One of the things that we are observing, Ram, is you have been a senior executive. You have now become a coach. You have your own coaching organization, and now you are establishing a platform. What's driving all of that change, Ram?
I guess in every role you contribute. Um, the journey has been one of how can I contribute better? So as a manager, it was about my people, my team, and it was just that was the sphere of influence. But now as a coach, it is about how can I enable more people? How can I enable them to be successful? And when I'm developing a coaching management platform, it is about how can I enable coaches who are helping leaders manage their people or lead their people. So in each one of these, I just see it as we are here to enable people's potential. And there are a variety of different ways in which you can do this. So I see this at one level as just a simple single journey with various facets of doing that.
Very nice. The other thing I wanted to check with you, Ram, is every person wants to be ahead of the change. What are your thoughts about coaches being ahead of the change?
When clients come to us, they are, they are going to deal with the change, or they are anticipating the change, or they are impacted by the change. And therefore, we should at least have an idea of what it means to them. Though when we coach them, we are not going to give them answers or solutions. Us being familiar with the change, us having a point of view, helps us to work with them, helps us to be more, I would say, self assured that we are not playing in the dark here. So I would say all coaches should understand business, should understand what's happening in the socio political, economic landscape, because those drive change, those impact our clients. And when we work with them, we are very well prepared for it.
Very nice. And one last question, Ram. What is it about technology that are blind spots for coaches?
I guess coaches, depending on where they come from, are more consumer of technology. They might do consumer tech, which could be apps, but they are not really the business tech understanding. Whereas if you really look at coaches who work with corporate clients, their customers are using a lot of these technology. And I think that would possibly be one blind side that I could think of. That's one. And the second is, even if a coach were to come from a particular vertical, and that could be, say, engineering, or it could be operations or sales, they might be very familiar with technology in that aspect. And therefore, it might just limit their ability to think about other technological aspects and other domains or verticals. I was recently working with a senior leader in the marketing and sales domain, and he was talking about a variety of different SaaS products which are available for a chief marketing officer, which I was completely unaware of. And it was like a wow learning experience for me in terms of so much tools and techniques are available for, in the marketing space. Okay. So, yeah.
Very good. Very good. I mean, this is what in English they call a lagniappe, which means one last added question at the end. Right? How can coaches embrace more innovation, Ram?
By not treating innovation as something alien or something which they need to do outside their workday. And it's not specific to coaches alone, right? I think all of us have to be very, very constantly curious about what is happening to us, what is happening to the world around us, and also looking for ways and means in which we can do a little bit better. And I think as long as that hunger and curiosity is there to wanting to make things better, innovation would just be a natural corollary or an outcome of that curiosity, Venkat.
Very nice.